Hi, everyone. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in and welcome back. If you are returning back, my name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. If you are new, I just like to say audio discretion advised if you have little ones around, because I do a different type of a work here, and it could be like OMG sometimes with some of the information that the Most High God is bringing out. And so I just like to tell you audio discretion advised if those little ones are running around you. So happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. If anybody is able to help, I don't have any provision for any shelter outside of today. And the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim, He has been faithful to allow people to come and help. If you are new, I'm stranded in a hotel. And yes, I have tried to contact as many enforcement authority that I can, shelters. I'm being bullied and abused. I've been abused for quite some time, and I need a rescue team. And anyway, as I wait on the Most High God to bring that physical rescue team, then I'm here having to say I need help. And if you are charitable or you know somebody who is, this is an emergency. My vehicle's broken down, so if I have to leave this room, I sit in my vehicle for 24 hours and then they tow it away and then I'm on my feet. And which is unacceptable of what somebody has done to me. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I condemn every tongue that has done this. I'm dealing with somebody trying to get away with crime. And they're going to be caught. They're absolutely going to be caught. If you are able to help me, may God bless you, because He will. The Most High said He takes our part with those who will take. He'll take your part with those who take our part. If we're standing with the Most High God, and I do keep the commandments of God, I honor my Father in heaven, and we're supposed to help one another. Okay. So anyway, thank you very much. May God bless you. Let's get started. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands coming out here. Well, that ain't good. Somebody's sitting here. I always show it in this deck. That you got people that got other homes, like family trees and stuff like that, locked up, and money and things beside whatever they've invested in, because Seven of Pentacles is about an investment. But there's spider webs here, and somebody got a new little investment here that they're sitting here watching, but there's some nonsense with it because it's got stupid stuff. They're going to reap what they sow. Everything stolen is going to come back. So how many families are involved in being locked up in some nonsense out here? It's craziness. We got something very competitive going on and strifeful, and that ain't of God. That's evilness. That's evilness. That stuff's got to get away. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Somebody wears a mask here. It's unacceptable, and you and I can stand up against that nonsense here. This is like blocking. Somebody has got somebody chained up on some stuff. Three of Pentacles, somebody's trying to build a little decoy, but every time they do, it falls over because they're not in the right spirit here. The Strength card is coming out here. This has a pictograph of a wall. It represents a protection from outside things and stuff like that. Then you've got the message, and somebody's juggling a message. Now, those of you who are dealing with that other reading that I did on my other YouTube channel, you got people sitting around you listening to your conversation, and they doing some stuff. And there's a bunch of people here, and somebody going back and forth with information. They wear a mask. Okay, somebody's being very defensive because it's really out here. There's a reason why. They've done something, and every time that they try to do a little business deal here, because it's right here, somebody's a little liar here, and they're going to get you locked up in some, but they're going to reap what they say. They're going to go to maximum protection, actually. They will go to jail, and they will be watched for the crimes that they're doing out here. The Three of Pentacles is like collaborate with me, but no. Somebody's wearing a mask out here, and they're a maladministration. They are. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What's at the top of the deck? The Devil. And the Devil was there as well. An imposter. Somebody's wearing a mask, or seeking whom they may devour is what we're told. in scripture, and then that lion is there that's got a mask on. Okay, well, there could be a great big Leo involved in something with that King of Wands being here. Don't have to be, but just somebody very passionate is out here, and if you're upright in that energy, then you'll get up and you'll take action, and you won't allow some stupid demon out here to tempt you or whatever. But the devil is out here, and there is some type of temptation going on, and somebody's trying to build a decoy again because they're trying to get away with something that they've done out here. They bank on this nonsense out here, and all they do is create strife. Somebody got some type of a jealousy situation around a matter than they do. There could be a female boss. This devil in this deck shows a female type of an energy here. Don't have to be. There's the Empress there. The devil wears Prada. Okay, or something's around. You know, a female boss is here really big, or somebody's jealous of the Empress energy. You got a karmic around some nonsense out here. Then you do. Show me these messages, please. Show me these messages. Your kid could be out here being used in some stuff as well. So there's the Pentacle coming out. Okay, so some type of contracts could have been here. Obviously, this is an investment to something that somebody's done, like we just shared there. Show me more information. The World card is coming out here. Let me see what this word may be here. If you're new, I read a lot differently than a lot of people. Somebody's sinking low. Okay, there's a destruction energy that's here. Also to be humbled or to humble yourself is also here. And either somebody, I mean, the devil's about pride, conceit, and ego. And if somebody won't, then I guess they won't. They're freaking full of themselves in some matter, because this is out here. Somebody's evilly worked on something in a really bad way out here, which is a shame. Somebody definitely is thinking about ending something, and there's something physical with this. And again, those of you who are being fooled by some idiot that wants you to get to a business deal, they've lost money in building this little fake thing up here. You will lose money out of this matter, and they will take you for a ride, whatever this is about. But there is a business deal here with the devil being here, and the King of Wands can represent a businessman as well. And some of y'all may own a business. Your child's involved in something, or they're being approached with the matter. They could be an older child. I don't know, but that energy goes back to children. And you got a page here, and somebody's back and forth about something. The picture shows somebody juggling this communication that's being offered or whatever. But somebody got a mask on out here, folks. Somebody's tempting somebody when the devil comes out. It's a bad ordeal. Those of you who are back and forth about this business deal that they want you to get in, you're going to lose money for it, and they're going to tie you up in something. There's some type of temptation out here really bad about it. There's the Page of Pentacles again. Show me that Three of Pentacles. They are wanting you to get into unity with them. It's coming out crossing. So again, somebody's juggling this. There's a temptation out here today. The Page of Cups can represent a little seducing energy and a real sweet, like, if there's I'm sorry. No, they ain't. The devil's a freaking liar. Somebody's wearing a mask, and it's going to cause a ruckus out here. And again, you're going to lose something. You see these pentacles on this stupid statue that they're trying to build. I don't know, but they do want you to get into unity here. There's a police officer involved in this. I say that when this card comes out, because there's a pig in the cup, and normally it's a fish, but pigs go back into the slop. Okay, and so if you're upright and you're in law enforcement, that you are, then you're dealing with somebody trying to do something with the temptation. But if this person is a dirty cop, then there's something out here with that. Okay, or your kid, if you're, enforcement. Your kid could be being approached because you got that connection as well. I don't know, but there is something about getting in unity with this matter. And it's whatever this is in this investment, it's fake. They're fake out here. The devil is an imposter card. And your kids are out here. Somebody's kids are being used by something. Yeah, they're contemplating stepping out and doing something with this matter. If you get into unity with this and you get seduced by this, you really got to, something going to end in a really big way for you. Hold on. Five of Cups, the Empress. I had the word baby come out as well. So the Empress is here twice. Heartbreak. They're screaming because they're caught up in some stuff out here, folks. They're going to reap what they sow. That's a reaping and sowing. You cannot put something in the ground that's deceptive and think you're going to get delivered from something that you have built in a deception that's fake out here. God said you ain't gonna mock me. You and I could never mock God. You put tomatoes in the ground, tomatoes are gonna come up. You put wickedness in the ground, wickedness is gonna come up. You put upright things in the ground, righteousness is gonna come up for you. But somebody loses stuff because they fake out here. And they use temptation around a situation. You got soulmates out here when the devil comes out. You don't get to pick your soulmates. You just don't. And that was really big yesterday on the channel when I was reading. So whatever they doing, or your in-laws, or your kids, or their cousins, or teenagers, or whoever's just who, something wrong out here in a really big way. And somebody's like, you're going to end up in apathy afterwards. You're going to get there's consequence out here. The Sun is out here. If you do what's right, it'll turn out okay. But this is like something's going to be exposed out here. There's another page here as well. Interesting. The word goes to, there's a word out here goes to sackcloth. And we just seen that Three of Swords and somebody screaming. And you will scream if you get up in this deal with this piece of nutcase. Okay? They're screaming because they can't get out of something. They know there's a judgment coming on them. This is like a forcing energy, but it's also, you got big time pride, conceit, and ego out here. Somebody probably also tries to use scare tactics with that lion being here. Well, then I'll just roar at you and make you feel a certain way, and I'll get you moved that way, and they're a bully. But God said the bully was going to be bullied today in wording. People don't have no right to be that way in the earth. They just too big for their britches out here. Somebody is. Or these stupid teenagers that are involved in some stuff, they think they're being bullied by somebody as well to do something for them. The Hermit. There is a business energy that is out here. This is like really going within and thinking, well, somebody is juggling something. You need to, if you're involved with this piece of crazy, tempter, stupid, you need to end it. If you're already going, should I? Yes, you should end it because it's going to take you down. For some of you all, they're gonna go to maximum protection for some stuff out here in a really big way. Why did the Sun come out? We have the Nine of Wands. This really have to push through because there is a battle here. Shows it right there. You doing somebody got mental issues at that point. They're poisonous. Yeah, Three of Pentacles coming out crossing on this. And there's third party. Obviously, this is somebody's wanting to work against another person if that's in the reverse. Because they got jealousy and nonsense out here. Your in-laws, your exes, the police officer, a medical person, somebody thinking out here, if she's upright, she can cut something away. She ain't going to put up with it. She'll be smart. Otherwise, she's a liar. She lies about everything. She's got psychological problems in the negative of her energy. Again, if somebody does face jail, then they do. The Hangman is stuck energy. It's stormy waters. It is jail, prison. You could be dealing with somebody who's already been in prison, or they're going to go back and they know they face it as well because they caught up in some stuff out here. I'm really appalled that people think that I do what I want and I don't have to pay for any crimes that I do. And no, you do. You don't get to escape God's laws, regardless who does whatever, upright or not down here. God's sovereign, and He'll get up in here, even though He gives you and I free will. He's still sovereign. And people being bullied by nonsense out here and what somebody else has done, God's sovereign for His people. A date is connected to something, or somebody wants you to go on a date or something. Somebody knows where somebody planted something in the ground, showing somebody guarding it. We already know where it's at. Somebody trying to tempt somebody to do some nonsense because they want it, and you go, you'll never have it. It's never yours. It's never going to be yours. It wasn't left for you. Behind closed doors. Don't go behind the door, man. Don't go behind the door. To get in unity. The unity in it is right there as well. It's coupled with the little seducer and third party. Hey, let's work against somebody, because I know where somebody, or that person knows where somebody put some bunch of money in the ground. I want it. And I don't think so. Somebody is wishing somebody would approach them to talk. Again, they're juggling it. Time to put your finger in the devil's face and turn somebody in, folks. Soulmates are out here attached to some stuff going on. Your soulmates know something about some money that was probably stolen from you. They hid it from you. A wall placed for protection. Okay, that's right there. And then there is a bribe out here. There is a bribe out here. That bribe came out. It says that Jehovah, the Most High, is going to protect from it. They're going to be exposed as well. So there's the bribe. So let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. It's coming with a curse. A bribe will pervert your way, and now you open a door for any kind of perversion. It's a spiritual law that's going to take place. And if you don't put your finger in the space and say, I'm taking you to jail, or do something with other people, get this person bent out, no, they're going to be exposed out here because they're cursed. There's some teenagers that are going to go to jail. A bike, they might want you to hop on a bike and go somewhere that's pretty close in distance or something, maybe, or whatever that means for you, interpret it. Returning to stores, and somebody's ex is out here. The Queen of Swords is out here. Okay, so whoever is the ex that's causing the stupidness, somebody could be in a parking lot, or trying to make a deal in a parking lot. Again, behind those doors in a car or something like that is also out here. Something already went down. What's hidden here for the collective Most High? Catch them today, Jehovah. Please catch them today. The finances, the fish, the overindulging energy that's been around something as well, or this person's on drugs, or they heavy drinker type of energy. You can go back to this card. It's also an independence, and some of y'all may have something coming up on Independence Day as well. There's the bouquet in the hidden. That bouquet came out with the gentleman and a distorted, confusing energy. Okay? Anyway. There's in the hidden some creep. We ain't afraid of the creep. They probably choke people. There's a murderer out here somewhere, folks. God said that you're going to get mixed up with this person. You're going to die in it. I'm telling you, you're going to die in this matter. This person gets off on being mean. That serial killer came out yesterday, and they're a pop-up little lover, and they want to tempt you, and somebody's already going, that looks pretty good, and you're going to die in it. You're absolutely going to die and be choked by this individual. But you do what you feel like you got to do because your twitches can't get in order, or your kids are being tempted, and they fixing to die in a matter, folks. If you don't talk to your kids. I don't know how many times God has said on this channel, talk to your kids. It's important. So if your kids got a job and they work, then they got a boss temptation around the situation out here with them. Some of y'all got kids, now it ain't going to be for everybody, but some of y'all got kids that are involved with the boss figure out here. It's nasty something going on with it. But this is a pop-up little lover and a little invention of something going on out here. It's out here. Get in unity, because I got to work against the person here. They great. They wearing a mask. It's just come out real strong today. But this freak is in the hidden space. That's a devil card in this deck. It's out here twice. It's actually out here 3 times, because the devil roars like a lion seeking whom he may devour. But he can't devour you and I, folks, if we stand in our truth. They have no right to block, They have no rights at all. So whoever the X is needs to shut their freaking mouth and get on down the road. They need to go to jail. The mayor is involved in something. Somebody's been watching this thing for a long time. Legal FBI's out here. They're going to get caught. The Queen Consort is coming out as well. It's incredible. A captain is out here. It's big stuff, folks. We got police officer energy that is out here. Some people are undercover and they're fixing to get bent. Or your kids are. I don't know. Somebody's using somebody. A carpet layer is out here. Okay, or somebody just trying to lay down a new foundation. There's a bribery that's going to get caught out here in this matter with this X situation. They're going to return to source. I don't know how deep this thing goes for some people, but some people are going to return to source. They got an execution coming after this thing. They go into maximum protection for the nonsense that they're doing. And this shall be the plague wherewith Jehovah will smite all the people that have fought against his people. He says all the time, you don't touch my people. You don't do them any harm at all. And somebody is trying to do that because they're a creep out here. And guess what's going to take place? They got it. This is execution language here. He said this is going to be their little plague. It's going to take place with them that fought against his people. Their flesh is going to consume away while they stand up on their feet, and their eyes shall be consumed away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. That's execution energy. That's maximum protection, like I said. It's time facing things that's happened, folks, or you're going to get caught up in some stuff that you wish you hadn't. The DOJ is, it's big out here, folks. It's big out here. An atonement or a protective covering, okay, to go around something or someone or a debt or a wrong of a situation is out here on somebody else. They have done investments that have been very wrong. I don't think we want people in our legal system, in authority, being crazy like this. And somebody's trying to tempt somebody in authority somewhere, or they already fell down in it now because their image is out here. They got to do some crap. And we don't want people like that up in our authority. That's a disgraceful thing. Either come clean or you're going to jail. Somebody is going to go to jail regardless. You don't do what's right out here. You touch me or anybody else that belongs to God, you got hell to pay already. Some people already got hell to pay already because they've already done a damage to some of our lives really bad. Freaking disgusting. We have somebody in rebellion. That's why there's devil energy all over the place. This freak needs to be taken out. It's also an X out here on this. Okay, you got somebody, they don't give a rip about anybody who has any kind of anything as long as they got what you have, is what this represents. A strong compulsory tie. I could give a rip if you got anything to eat. You have to search for your necessities is what this represents. And God cares. And you're going to get your eyeballs literally fried out of your freaking head. The letter P is out here. This is about how somebody able to get up in here and get some type of a protection going, because there's danger out here. You're either going to protect me today, folks, or you're going to die in it when you touch me.